Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. Today I'm going to continue my makeup inventory series. So I have previously done my face primers and foundations, and today I'm going to continue with my concealers. So let's get straight into this video. I do have currently 6 concealers in total, and from one concealer I do have 2 shades, so if you take that off I do have 5 concealers, and I think 5 is quite good amount for me. With concealers I am not overwhelmed at all. I feel very happy about the amount. I wouldn't mind if I had a couple of good concealers more, but I think with concealers the same 7 is like the maximum for me that I had with my foundations. So I'm going to talk you through these concealers, and I'm going to talk you at the same time about my concealer preferences when I'm telling you my reviews. So let's start from the most sheer one. So I do have one of these Essence Stay All Day 16-hour concealers, and I do have the shade Natural Beige. I also did have the other shade. They only have 2 shades, so the shade selection is like the worst ever. I did have the other shade, but I actually used it up today. This concealer is not good at all. It does not cover anything, and it also dries a lot darker than what it looks like first. I do, however, want to have at least one this kind of concealer in my collection that is really sheer and lightweight, because some concealers that are super high in coverage can be a little bit heavy on my under eyes, so I like to mix that kind of concealers with this kind of concealer that is more lightweight. So I have been lately mixing my Tarte Shape Tape concealer to these concealers, and it has really been working for me better than using Shape Tape alone. Then I'm going to talk to you about my favorite concealer ever, so it is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I love this stuff. I could live for the rest of my life with only this concealer. I seriously would be totally fine using only this concealer, and I do have 2 shades from this. I do have shades Light Warm and Light Neutral. They are good shades for me when I do have some tan on. I actually have started to tan, but you probably can't still see it, but I have just the tiniest bit of tan on, but in the summertime these shades are good for me. I also did have the shade Medium Light Neutral, but I decluttered it in my last declutter because that shade is way too deep for me. This concealer is so good because it is good in coverage. It's not the fullest coverage ever, but it is good, and you can layer it to be a little bit more full coverage. It's so lightweight on skin. It doesn't look like you have concealer under your eyes. I still haven't found a concealer that is super high in coverage and does not look heavy on my under eyes. So I rather take something like this that is a little bit less full coverage, but is so lightweight and so skin-like looking. I absolutely love this concealer. I'm so glad that this is one of the Urban Decay's vegan products, and actually I think I forgot to mention all of my concealers are cruelty free and vegan. Then I do have here a concealer that I still haven't tried because the shade is too deep for me. I did buy this when it was on sale and my shade was out of stock, so I did take a shade that I can wear on summer, but I have still not enough tan. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I do have it in light 20. One problem I know already with this concealer is that it dries darker. I absolutely hate it with products. However, if the concealer is good, who knows if I'm going to like it, but I want to find a good affordable concealer, so this might be an option. I really don't know even what to wait from this, because some people say it's not matte, some people say it's matte and cakey, and I just don't know, so I can't wait to have a little bit more tan on and try this. Another affordable concealer that I really want to try is the Makeup Revolution new concealer that is supposed to be dupe for Shape Tape. Then my last kinda normal type of concealer, I also do have one color corrector, but this is like my last concealer, is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I do have it in shade Light Sand. It is very good concealer. It is not like my all-time favorite because it can be a little bit too heavy on my under eye, but it is super high in coverage. I don't know if I will be buying this again, because the only place I can buy this from is Tarte website, and then I have to worry about paying customs, and I'm not going to order from United States just because of concealer, and I am a little bit tired of Tarte as brand. Maybe if I do want to buy something from them, I will buy a couple of Shape Tapes more because it is good concealer. What I love about it is that it's super high in coverage and it does not crease at all. Also, the same thing is in Urban Decay concealer, it does not crease on me. I do have that issue with many concealers, but these are crease proof for me. So I do not know if I will buy this one again, but what I do know is that I want to have at least one super full coverage concealer in my collection at once. I have also tried the Kat Von D Lock It Cream Concealer and I did really like it. I think for me it worked very similarly than this one. So I might buy that one when I go to Stockholm with my sister. Also a concealer I really want to try is the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. That one I can buy from Sokos here in Tampere. Then as I told you, I do have here one more product and it is a color corrector. So this is the Pixi by Petra Correction Concentrate and it is in Brightening Beige. I do believe they do have two shades and this is the lighter one. I really cannot tell if I like this product or not because I don't ever reach for this. For me, using a color corrector is just an extra step in my makeup routine that is already a little bit long. So I really don't want to waste my time using something like this. Also, a thing I don't like is that it's in a jar, so I need to put my finger there. And what's annoying in that is that it goes under my nail, or if I'm going to use a brush, then I have to put it with my brush to my under eye and then blend it with my finger. I definitely think this one blends best with finger, but I just don't like this kind of jar product. This is something I might put to my project pan maybe, because I don't reach for it right now, so if I put it to my project pan, I might use it more. Okay guys, this was my concealer collection and inventory. To sum it up, I do have 5 different concealers. I'm quite happy with my collection. There is maybe a couple of concealers I would like to try, like the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer and the Makeup Revolution Concealer that I cannot remember its name. But I am happy with my concealer collection. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will do another inventory in maybe a couple of weeks. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.